I'm off to Seattle tonight on a Delta A321Neo in economy, and although it's a dreaded red eye, I'm looking forward to showing you the Delta Sky Lounge here in Honolulu. I haven't flown on Delta out of Honolulu for quite some time, so I'm interested in sharing that experience with you as well. A heads up, as I will be reviewing all the Alaska lounges in Seattle and then flying back in first class on a newer Boeing 737-9 MAX. Obviously, I'm looking forward to sharing that review with you. I already checked in online, and with only a carry-on, I could skip this whole process here in front of me. It's been a while since I have checked luggage in, actually, something that I don't really miss. Delta did have a pretty psychedelic background at the counter. Reminds me of some 70s album cover or a funky hotel mural. Pretty cool, I could dig it. You know, although these lobbies can be hectic and busy at times, seeing that giant flight board lit up above me just makes me feel like exploring all those amazing places in the world, and I can't help but get a spring in my step when passing by. I hope you guys get that same feeling, and I hope that it never fades away. There are only 2 F gates at the Honolulu airport, and I was flying out of gate F2 today. It's only a few steps from the security checkpoint, but before I head down to the gate, let's take a look at the Delta Sky Club here in Honolulu. Let's see what they have. Let's take a quick tour. As I was heading down, I walked right past the entrance for this lounge, even though I was actively looking for it. Had to do a little U-turn, but it was all so close, it wasn't a major miss. This is my first time visiting the Delta Sky Club Lounge in Honolulu, and if you are wondering how I got access when only flying economy, it's because I have a credit card with those benefits. This only works when you're holding a same-day boarding pass with Delta. The signs for the Delta Sky Club Lounge are a bit tucked in, so keep a sharp eye when you walk are looking for this club, or you'll walk past it just like I did. The staff here was awesome. I got a smile, a chocolate at check-in, and a giant aloha from the bartender when I walked in. Really a cool vibe in this place. Speaking of bartenders, they had the demo Mai Tai and Blue Hawai'i front and center when you walked into the eating area, so you don't have to think too much on what to pick. I saw several people with these cocktails in the lounge, and they all looked happy. If you want more of a pick-me-up, they have a shave ice machine with some fun flavors available, on-demand coffee if you need that pre-departure, caffeine fix. For food options, the Delta Sky Club in Honolulu is definitely one of the better lounge options available. But with no windows, it's not such a great place for plane spotting or dreaming about, that next trip to Hawaii. The salad bar was nice, fresh, and it was cleaned constantly while I was in the lounge. I really liked seeing that. I recommend the Mediterranean salad, the Reuben sandwiches, and of course, the fresh fruit. They also had some hot options with steamed rice, a corn chowder with bacon, vegetable curry, kalua pork, pancit noodles, and my personal favorite, the huli huli chicken. Now, I have had huli huli chicken all my life. I have probably sold over 10 tons for fundraising as a youth, and this did not look like huli huli chicken at all. Either way, it was delicious, and I went back for seconds of it. So whoever's cooking it back there, they're doing a good job. For your sweet tooth, you can grab a chocolate mousse cake or a chocolate chip cookie. Right next to these sweets is an ice cream freezer, and it was self-serve, so you can go at it. Somebody was busy rumbling around in there when I was taking these shots, so I didn't get it on the video. But trust me, there is a whole ice cream freezer right next to these cookies. A simple business center is available, along with some, comfortable seats and TVs for watching the games. Whenever I go into these lounges, I'm always impressed with the seats and the chairs. Must really bring in some high-end stuff, all the various lounges that I've been to around the world. This Delta Sky Club is one of the best lounges in the Honolulu airport. All right, off to gate F2, which had some nearby restrooms. I don't think you can get restrooms any closer to the gate than they are here at F2. I found that kind of odd, but at the same time, I was thinking, this is convenient. Do you guys think this was planned? I don't know, or just kind of was maybe, I don't know, duct taped together? Yeah, interesting layout at gate F2. If you like flight reviews to and from Hawaii, hit that like button and subscribe, as I will continue to share my travels with you here on my channel. Before I board, let's take a quick detour. I want to show you a couple of recommendations for gifts to bring back that you can buy in airport stores. Can you get them cheaper outside? Absolutely. This is for the procrastinators like myself, last minute type of things. Which ones should you pick? Here are my recommendations for last minute gifts. 1. Honolulu Cookie Company. I mean, just about anything in this award-winning packaging is good to go. Number 2. Crazy Shirt t-shirts. These are not the cheap swap meet t-shirts you are looking for. These t-shirts are well made, will last a long time, and will cost you. Number 3, anything Hawaiian Host. Chocolates and macadamia nuts are a proven winner. Pick one up, you can't go wrong. Now, off the boarding, which was really a jetway waiting party and another waiting party in the aisle, but once I got seated, I was able to take a look around.
Back into a table are in the upright and lock position. Your aisle armrest lock lowered at this time.
My long legs just barely fit, and I hope that the person in front of me didn't recline, but before I knew it, we were pushing back. I do try to book these flight reviews for daytime flights, but the best pricing is usually on the red eyes. All right, let's enjoy the takeoff, and I'll pick back up with you when we level off. With the lights dimmed and the mood lighting set, they came around with headphones, which I used, and shockingly, both earbuds worked. Yeah, I've had many cases where one didn't work. And then they brought around some nuts and a white chocolate macadamia nut bar, which wasn't that bad. And right after that, I jumped on the entertainment section to look around. I really like in-seat entertainment units, not the phone or the bring your own device to set up. I don't know, that's just a personal preference for me. So yeah, let's take a look at what kind of entertainment options there were on the Delta flight. There were quite a few movies available, some pretty recent. I ended up watching the Tom Cruise, I think it was a new Mission Impossible movie, that one right there. Nowadays, you'd be hard pressed to get on an airline that did not have a lot of movie options. If you're traveling to Hawaii with kids and you're wondering, what am I going to do to entertain them? Or if you have a hard time sleeping on planes like I do, this is the solution for sure. A lot of movies, all kinds of different genres available, so quite a good selection on there. One thing I also did like is the map tracking on this Delta flight. They had some really cool 3D visuals, and you could different perspectives from the plane on how you wanted to view the route. So some really interesting different layouts. I really like that. I don't know about you guys, but I love tracking the flight on the map. Let me know in the comments if you're a map tracker too. I'd love to know if it's just not me. It makes the flight go by faster. I like to know where I'm at. I don't know, maybe because you're just sitting on that plane and putting all that trust in someone else. You want to have a little bit of idea of what is going on. I've seen some videos of some larger airplanes that actually have cameras underneath the main fuselage section of the plane there. So I haven't been on one of those yet, but I'm looking forward to that. Otherwise, yeah, tracking the map, seeing the stars, all that different perspective was pretty cool. I did enjoy that on this Delta flight to Seattle. After watching my movie and trying to unsuccessfully get some shut-eye, we started to get closer to Seattle. So let's settle back and watch this super smooth landing into the foggy Seattle airport. One nice thing about sitting in the back of the plane is you get to see all the empty seats. I hope to review these first class seats one day. I hope you enjoyed this flight review. I enjoyed making it, and I hope to see you in the lobby.
That was a great landing.
Bye. Thank you.
Super smooth.
Yes, it was.
We landed on the fog, huh?